Many students come from broken families.
Some of the schools haven't got some of the basics.
We have a lot of talented students. Their parents don't have any courage to push them to the top level.
So yeah. Just being in here with the kids, you can feel how hot it is here. Bye-bye. So this is an orphanage and for disabled adults. There's 43 of the orphans here, plus staff, and the state of the fridge, which is just heartbreaking. Really. Oh wow! I think she's calling you mother.
Water came to the classes,
yeah.
So it's also very difficult to handle when it is raining.
But government don't give you money to keep the building up. Most of the money goes on staff and medication. Some of them don't have any family at all, do they? No one visits them, and that's really heartbreaking to see as well. When you've put your oxygen mask on, when you've built your wealth, I'm a massive believer that it's your time to give back, to help other people. So this is the one that will put electricity in for you. So we've just had some ceiling fans delivered to site. We've got an electrician here and need to put them up, so here they are. So this is really helping to get more kids to come to school and also teach them some of the modern ways that we know. So I'm here in Sri Lanka. We've been fundraising back in the UK and we brought the money out here to use to try and help some of the schools and orphanages out here. The biggest challenge in Sri Lanka is the poverty gap. You go into some of the cities and it's quite affluent, and you come and see some of the schools, and some of the schools haven't got some of the basics. Like this school hasn't got any smart tech, they've got no laptops, they've got no Wi-Fi. But come with me today and see what we're doing over here to help.
This was the first school we visited when we came to Sri Lanka, and this school is a very rural school. At one point it had hundreds of children, and now it has only 60 and is at threat of getting closed down, and there will not be a school in this region. What we want to do is develop the school so that it can have a really good education and really uplift the local rural area.
Many students come from broken families. Many students live with their grandparents.
Where are their parents when they live with their grandparents?
Yeah.
The parents not there?
No, they are separated. This school implemented in 1952. After a few years, there were a lot of students. Some parents try to drag them to the urban schools. If the government decides to close this school, it could lead to students in continuing their education.
So this is the one that will put electricity in for you?
Yes,
yeah.
you have to implement electricity.
Ah, this will be nice decorated, won't it?
The electricians are in now measuring up for the wiring. This particular school has a school block without electricity, so these guys have no lights, they have no ventilation, and it's just extremely hard for the kids to study under those conditions.
So we've got the electrician here with Dan just measuring up so we can hook this up with electric, this classroom as well, which will be huge for them. So this is really helping to get more kids to come to school and also teach them some of the modern ways that we know.
I am deeply appreciate your support.
Thank
and
you.
Whatever you do for us, Ola welcome.
Thank you. So we're at another of one of the underfunded schools here in the region that we're in. So this school looks after 200 students. What they're lacking here is the government funding. So we're here today, we're going to connect some toilets, do some stuff with the electricity, put some ceiling fans in and help with the classroom divides. And we've also brought them some musical instruments because they said that they'd really enjoy that. So we nipped to a music shop and got them some instruments as well.
Water came to the classes,
Yeah.
so it's also very difficult to handle when it is raining.
But government don't give you money to keep the building up.
After Corona, we didn't receive those things because of that financial problems are in government sectors. We have 25 to 30 students per class.
Yeah.
So it's very like
Tight,
yeah.
no space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we have a lot of talented students. The case is their parents don't have any courage to push them to the top level. So
yeah.
this is the only place they get that.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why you do important work.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see why the new classroom divides need going in.
I want them to familiar with words. So
Yeah.
I put some labels. They have to run and find those
it,
things
yeah.
and tell to the group.
I like the board. This is a picture of a windy day. There are some birds flying in the sky.
Fill the blanks while coming to the class.
Oh yeah, oh I love that. So just being in here with the kids, you can feel how hot it is here. So what we're having fitted here is some ceiling fans to keep it cool so the children can learn. We're having new classroom divides so that it'll break up the noise a little bit for them and just try and help them as they learn English. But they're doing really well. We've just had some ceiling fans delivered to site. We've got an electrician here and need to put them up. So here they are. The joiners here installing the divide. So this school's cracking on. Hello. Hi. Hello, bye.
Hello, hello, hello.
Look at this. Hello. Oh, wow. I think she's calling you mother. See, this is one of the challenges here. So this is an orphanage and for disabled adults. But you can see it's not ideal for if you're gonna, you know, compared to our care homes back home in England. And that's what we're hoping to help with on our trip here.
Yes.
Just bring things up to a better standard and help them fundraise more so they can bring in fresh food and help look after these people.
And to leave them hopefully with the knowledge of how to do that. You know, it's really lovely that
Yeah.
people come and donate money,
Yeah.
but I think they need the skill to be able to manage their funds better
Yeah.
themselves.
Definitely.
We have the laundry room, needs some dire attention. We're having a quote for a new door,
Yeah.
new flooring,
Gosh.
and a new
Yeah.
and a new washing machine. We
Yeah.
have 3 washing machines and only 2 of them work.
Yeah.
So we've had a quote today to get a new washing machine and to paint out,
Yeah.
make good this room and put some
make
shelves
good.
in.
Yeah.
So this is the main kitchen where all the cooking is prepared. And so there's a fridge here, and then they're going to, we've ordered another fridge for in here.
Yeah.
Because
This
again,
is the thing that upset me the other day when I come. There's 43 of the orphans here, plus staff, and the state of the fridge, which is just heartbreaking. Really.
They need a new table. So we've quoted, this is where they do all the main meat cooking, so we've quoted for a new table.
Yeah.
But what we've also said is we've measured up outside to do a planter, an L-shaped planter at the front of the home, so that people can grow their own vegetables, so hopefully helping sustain some good nutrition in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the washroom area for the people that live in this, you know, the higher level of the home. And there's toilets and showers, but unfortunately they're cold water showers, they don't have any heat to them. Room facility for some of the ladies that live here.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a lack of sort of wardrobe space. There is some, but you know, no bedside little tables, nothing really personal.
No.
But what really got to me, what really, you know, obviously we can have a major impact on the lives of people that live here, is to repair the ceiling.
Yeah.
We've again this morning we're looking at quotes to get some more tiles. So we've got a list together of where the priorities are. We're only here for a short while, and also we want to try and look at the accounts a little bit deeper. You know, the incomings and the outgoings, staff wages, to see where we might be able to help them in that area.
Most of the money goes on staff and medication, so it's working out how we can help them again self-fund themselves so they can feed and they can do everything that they need and look after everybody in the right way while upgrading because it's one thing you're running costs, it's another thing getting it up to a standard.
Yes.
And these are orphans, their parents have left them, they're obviously got different disabilities, and it's really sad, and some of them don't have any family at all today, no one visits them, and that's really heartbreaking to see as well. So the reason I decided to come out here to Sri Lanka and help was because most of you will know my story, but 7 years ago I was on my own as a single mum with 2 children in £24,000 worth of debt. And through the education and knowledge and all the help and support I received from Touchstone, I managed to build a £7.7 million property portfolio. Now, when you've put your oxygen mask on, when you've built your wealth, I'm a massive believer that it's your time to give back, to help other people. So I put my oxygen mask on by building my wealth and getting financially free first, and then I've decided to use my time to impact the world in a positive way. Some of our coaches and students have been coming out here quite a few times over the years, and they've said that Sri Lanka needed all the help and support it can get. Now you can see some of the teachers and some of the people in charge are trying to do their best with what they've got, but it just isn't enough. They just haven't got the funding. The other thing that's missing is the education and knowledge for them to really make money and do what's needed over here. When you look at some of what the schools get in terms of funding, what they're using it on, they could do so much more, but they just haven't got the education and knowledge to be able to do that. And the sad thing is one of the school's teachers was telling us that not all the children go to school. And I think, my gosh, if they don't get the education from school, what is it that they're going to do with their lives? So it's fundamentally over here, it's impacting the schools in a positive way, getting the children to turn up and help people understand how they can self-fund the schools, what they can do and how they can make a bigger impact. We just want to say a huge thank you to Annika, Paul, everyone at Touchstone for helping us fundraise and be here today. It's making such a difference to the kids out here.
We're impacting thousands of lives with smart technology, bringing them forwards into the 21st century and making a real difference to everybody that we're encountering. Thank you.
Thank you so much to all the people that donated. Even the smallest donation has made a massive difference to the quality of education in this country. So thank you so much, and we look forward to continued support on all our projects.